Alright, what's up y'all? So I just left a yard sale. Check out what I found. Boom, look what I found. Yes sir. Oxygen bottle. Oh yeah, you know what that means. Oxygen. And then over here, y'all already know, acetylene, flammable gas. That just means fun. So I'm gonna get these things unloaded, but I want to show y'all that before I get it out. Look what's in here. So we got a nice torch, man. Harris, yeah, made in Poland. Hoses are good, regulators in there, whole setup. Found these Welder pencils. I've been needing these, honestly. It's funny how you find stuff like that. Then I got some machinist bar stock over here. Good for pressing stuff and making tools, but let me get this unloaded. Oh, and guess what? I got smart while I was there. I saw this heavy duty off-road style, big old tires, dolly. I was like, you know what? I can strap those bottles to there. 20 bucks. Threw it in the mix. Why not? So let's get these bottles out. Did you start?
Yes.
Okay. Boom. That's not going anywhere. All right, there we go. So we got those bottles set up. I didn't have an oxyacetylene set up here. I normally use plasma. I got so many plasma cutters. Y'all know I test those. I don't want to waste gas. I hadn't needed to cut thick stuff, but I found some thick steel. I'll show y'all. So at that one estate sale, you know, he had bulldozer teeth, right? 2-inch thick plasma. I mean, it's not going to go through that. I can flip it. It's not worth it. But acetylene, we can cut like a foot thick steel. So that ain't going to stand a chance. But man, I like this cart. Handle too. Dang. He didn't even have them on here. I was like, dude, put those bottles on there. So we'll go get this in the shop and I'll show you the torches here. But check out these off-road tires. Look, watch. Look at that. Right over the edge. Boom, boom, boom. Just like that. Let me get this in the shop. All right, so we got the regulators. I'm finna get this hooked up and show y'all. He said these did the trick because they're silver. You could see them under your welding hood. I like these strikers right here because you got 3 of them. You can swap them around. Then we got the torch, and then I got like a welding head tip right here. I still need to go get me a rosebud so we can do some heating. Another striker, some soapstone, a lighter, you know, some other stuff. And hoses are good, they're not cracked. Then I got me some machinist bar stock. Y'all get a kick out of this. Always like seeing this. This is for like tool making, really useful. See these at estate sales and garage sales all the time because everything is 90 degrees, so perfectly flat. You know, you can make stuff out of it. I don't know what this is. Some kind of thing that expands. I don't even know. But these are for like die grinders. These are useful. I always run out of these. Some key stock, you know, different stuff in here. He just threw this in. $5 for this. Right there. Torch and tanks. All right, for the whole haul, I paid 175 bucks, 20 for the cart, 150 for the torch and the tanks full of oxygen and acetylene, and then $5 for that machinist tool steel. I think we did pretty well on that. Those tanks are gonna get used. That torch is nice. Let's light this torch up, see how it does. All right, I got the torches dialed in. Got my pressure set. Man, that thing is smooth. Look at that. That is running nice. Damn. Try to cut some stuff, see how it does. All right, so I got the torch dialed in now. You know, I was just testing on the other one. I got the pressure set good. I got the tip clean. I got it figured out now. Let's see what it'll do to this thick steel. All right, so here's what we're cutting right here. 3/4 inch. There's what the plasma did. I'm gonna zip right through it. You know, a 50 amp plasma was having trouble zipping through it in one go. I had to flip it. Let's see what this will do. Yeah, buddy. Man, that was quick. Whew. That is nice. You know what? I'm happy with that. I'm gonna show y'all that cut. That was nice. Check this out. Yes, sir. That was nice and quick. That was like, what, 5 seconds? We zipped through that 3/4 inch steel. You know, this is what I normally test with the plasmas, but those 50 amp plasmas don't like going through that thick stuff. Some of them will do it, some of them won't. But man, that is nice. I'll show you all the other side. I did this other side last night with the camera off. Did that in about 5 seconds too. You know, it could use a little cleanup, but you know, it got the job done easy and quick. So apparently this torch can cut up to 6-inch thick steel with the right tip. You can also use them for propane and stuff if you get the right hoses. I might get me a propane setup too. They say that's better for, like, you know, heating and stuff. But these Harris tips are a little rare to find. I've been looking for them. You know, you can get them online. This tip right here said this was a 0, said that was good for like up to 5/8 inch. So we need to get us a set of tips to go along with it. He didn't have them, but that's all right. But that torch is nice, man. Real nice. We did good on the torch, real good. These garage sales and these yard sales are fun, guys. We can find some good tools, and I'm gonna put this thing to use immediately. You know, tomorrow I'm gonna get started. And if y'all knew what was on the other side of this camera and right down here, you'd be like, yeah, man, you need a torch. So you'll know soon enough. I'll check y'all on the next video. Don't forget to drop me a huge thumbs up down below. Don't forget to subscribe for more tool videos, estate sale videos, yard sale videos in the future. Later.